Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Libra. Please keep in mind that it is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. So let's begin. Libra. You have the Five of Cups right away at the heart of your reading with the Nine of Cups reversed, the King of Swords reversed, and the Weaver in a reverse. So let's have a look at these. The Five of Cups is a card of quarrels and breakups. It is also a card, though, of regrets and despair, disappointment. Excuse me, crying over spilt milk. Okay, somebody could have emotionally shut you out, and now they may feel resigned to that loss. Nine of Cups in the reverse, they may feel like they lost a wish. I feel like they lost their head as well. The King of Swords in reverse, I feel like they lost their head, frankly. Okay. When it came to a situation, and I feel like now they have come to their senses, all right, about something. Okay, they may also have a guilty conscience here. Now the Weaver in the reverse is saying that there's a loose end somewhere, and well, it has to do with this situation here. So there's a loose end. This person may be avoiding to go back and close it off or look at it, because this card would be asking, do you lack closure to something, or is a previous negative experience coloring your current situation? It indicates that there is a loose end somewhere that needs tying off in order for this person to feel complete and happy in the moment, or in order to change something or move on from it. And so there's a loose end that needs this person's attention. And they're quite aware of it, I believe. They are aware of it, but it's like they're looking at it and they want to go and close it off or fix it or change it, but they're holding their position. They're very, very stubborn. They could be afraid. They may have fears surrounding that loose end, and those fears are blocking them. And as well, what they don't realize, they're blocking you at the same time, by not taking action on this. Okay. And so, for whoever has been running from this loose end or from tying it off, whoever has been avoiding this loose end, the appearance of this card here is saying that it's time to look at it now. Okay, so it's time to look at this situation and perhaps reach out to this person. Okay, and so this is what they have been thinking of. We have over here, you see, they are looking. They're definitely looking at something that died. Okay, and you can clearly see that there is still a lot of longing for this. So they're still longing for what has died. They're still grieving over it. And look at that. And so here's our Knight of Swords. So they may have indeed lost their head. Yeah, didn't listen to their intuition, lost their head. That's exactly what they did with the High Priestess here. Oh my goodness. And so next to it is the Runaway. So there you go. That says it all. But the Runaway, is saying that there's a realization that for this person, okay, it's like they've reached the end of something, right? And so Yeah, because the Weaver would suggest that in reverse. The Weaver suggests that you're reaching the end of a particular period, and the Runaway is saying that, well, there's this realization here that you can no longer run from your problems or from this problem. Okay, you can no longer avoid it. Okay, so there's a realization that if you or they, whoever this is, wants to change things, then you must turn around and face them or face this and do what you can to fix it. Okay, or make it lighter and easier to bear until you can find a solution. And so you get a feeling that this has dragged on long enough, and that it's time to look at it. It's time to deal with this. Yeah, because this person's actions could be affecting somebody else's life as well. So it's got like, I feel like it has like a domino effect. And so and what you need to know, if this is the other person's energy, you need to know that this person has wanted to reach out to you several times because they're quite aware of what they've done. They have come to their senses, but they do have a guilty conscience, and they do want you back. They do want to go back to this point in time and try to fix or change this loose end, okay, to pick it up again. And so if this is them, Libra, you are the loose end. Okay, you're just kind of there, but and their inaction is affecting you as well. And so, well, their heart really wants to leave this very heartbreaking situation behind because this person is still in love with you. I hope you know that. They're still in love with you. All right. And they're very, this is a card of them feeling conflicted over this choice, okay, because they've been burned before. Okay, because they've been burned before. This card, this Ten of Wands here, can also indicate a lot of negative thoughts. Somebody who's prone to negative thinking, carrying a lot of burdens and keeping silent about it. Feeling conflicted about the choice. So I feel like they have been carrying this torch for you still for quite a while, holding this love still for you, but yet not doing anything about it. Too afraid, unable to forget something. So something happened between you two that caused them to release you, thinking that maybe you were bad for them somehow. But yet you can clearly see that they still desire you, they still want you, and are very tempted to go back and pick up the loose end, in these two cards. Okay, this is being unable to forget something. This is saying that they've lost something, or they fear losing something, but in this case they've lost something and maybe fear that they won't be able to get you back. This is imagining the worst. And so with the devil reverse, even though the devil is in the reverse, so when it was upright, they had a lot of fears. This is imagined things, illusions. So I feel like they, as well with the Nine of Swords, I feel like there were a lot of imagined things, and I think that in order for this person to free themselves, they need to go look at why they were having these thoughts. And so they did release you, but they still desire you with the devil in reverse. They still desire you. And so they keep staring at that loose end, you know, still wanting you. And look how stubborn they are. And this could be stubborn pride as well that's holding them there, you know, wanting you, because look what they look at. They look at the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is the wish card, of course, and they're filling their cups with wishes, but there's also one cup missing, and that cup is most likely behind the curtain, all right? And what it indicates is a hidden emotional issue. Okay, so there is a hidden emotional issue that caused the devil, okay, that that put them there. Okay. And so here they sit, interestingly, here they sit with this card here, which is a card of poverty, and it is emotional poverty for this fellow, and feeling unloved, and but loving someone and feeling like they're never going to get that love, you know, wanting, this is them wanting to get something or back on its feet, but yet not doing anything to help themselves, you know. So that's the state that they've been sitting in, wanting you, but yet not taking action to go after you. And there it is again, suspicions. Looking at the coin, but see how she kind of leans back and leans away from it as she kind of eyes it suspiciously, you know. But yet she is so attracted to it, you know. So, Three of Coins, adjustments need to be made in the way this person is thinking. With the Five of Swords, the Nine of Swords, the Devil, I don't care that he's reversed, he still has power over this person, okay? So, especially Esclamon de Foi is down here, and she can indicate some obsessive behavior still that is taking place, and I feel like it is in the thoughts as it sits next to this nine, and being unable to forget something, thinking about it obsessively, and maybe they're thinking about you obsessively and this situation, but yet too afraid to actually, you know, send off that message, to have that conversation that is so very much needed here. And so there he is, writing and erasing. One hand's writing, the other hand's erasing. And so there you go. That's exactly a perfect description of what this person has been doing, you know, because they've wanted to reach out to you several times, but then erased it, didn't do it. And so death is here as well. And Two of Wands and the Hermit. And so if they want to move forward, if they want to become unstuck, they need to go and shed light on something in the past. There's wisdom to be found in the past. However, I feel like they're going to need your help. And I feel like in order to solve this mystery of the past, I feel like they need to reach out and have this conversation with you, because I feel like they really need to talk and get specific answers from you. I don't know what this is about, but I do know that they need these answers from you, okay? Whatever this is. This is what they're telling me. They need answers from you. I feel like maybe they don't trust enough in their heart and in their intuition. It's like they need to hear it from you, okay? Whatever this is. They've been burned before, and so they don't trust so easily. And we see they've been burned before in this card, okay, this card of choices. And we also see it here on the Fool, because the Fool is saying that, well, you can clearly see he's lost a shoe here, and so he has experienced loss, but he still loves. I mean, you can't stop the heart from loving, right? And so we have the heart and we have the mind here. And so what's getting in the way here is the mind. And so what they need is some peace of mind when it comes to this situation, okay, of taking this leap of faith, taking this action. Um, Nine of Swords again. So you can clearly see that this person is indeed up in their head. They have a lot of negative thoughts. There are a lot of swords here that still bleed. Okay, they're literally bleeding. Okay, so I feel like they have several ghosts from the past that need to be healed. And Two of Shields in the reverse, wanting a new possibility, and the Nine of Swords on top of it tells me that once again they're afraid that they won't get that opportunity, okay, because a past experience tells them so, because they haven't dealt with those ghosts, so they need to heal that. This is about a healing, and it is about a conversation that I feel could be very, very healing for the both of you. Okay, if they could just make it happen, because they keep writing and erasing, and yet it is so much needed here to really unblock not just them, but you also. Because like I said, I feel like their inaction is also blocking you, which they may not realize. And so, interesting. And so, yeah, because you're over here missing this person. So, okay, they've been in the hangman energy for quite some time, but they have received water for their thirst. In other words, they have received some understanding of their situation. So they have, like I said, come to their senses, but they still need these reassurances. They still need some answers from you. And this is what they will come seeking, because they do come seeking your attention. And although they weren't ready, there you are, Libra, and although they weren't ready in the past to open up, and so they dumped the cup out, okay, they weren't ready in the past, they are ready here in the future. That's what this cup indicates. Not ready in the moment, but will be ready at a later date, most likely, which has come around here. And so although there have been several attempts and failures to proceed with this message, I feel like they will successfully send off that message, because we do have this Six of Wands and we do have the Ace of Swords. So and as well with the Hanged Man, I feel like you are definitely going to have that conversation, and it will be most healing for the both of you. And it's like, it's about time. It's about time that you guys had that talk. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Also, Happy New Year to everyone, and please have a safe and happy holiday. Bye for now.